All right. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Matt. I've already said two. James, good to see you. James, you were asking in Facebook if anyone wheels the spy. A couple of people said they did, but they didn't give you any information about it. Drew, Semper Fi, good to see you. Glad y'all came in. And let's talk about the Tasty Works, Tasty Trade thing, guys, a little bit. I listened to the first 30 minutes of Tasty Trade today, and I think this is what it means for us. You and I are at some point, if you're not already, we are going to be at Tasty Works. That's what it meant for me. Let me just show you a reason why, okay? Because this is something that ticks me off. Y'all know I like trading futures, right? What's this? Let's say I want to trade crude oil, and I'm on Thinkorswim now, okay? So I opened crude oil. Everybody see my screen okay? Make sure I'm sharing. All right, so I want to go sell crude oil 55 days out, and I'm going to go sell me a put in crude oil. So we're going to choose about the 20 delta. Collect me 83 cents. What's this? So there it is, collecting 83 cents, confirm and send. Well, are they making a fool out of it? So I get $827.23. Here's, unless something has changed, they have, I'm gonna route this just to see what happens. Hold on a minute. I can't trade it on here. Watch what happens. Let's do this, see what happens. If I do, I'll get right back out of it. Oh, this will kill my stats though. Let me try to do it. Here's what I'll do. I'll trade it for a price that I know it won't get filled on. And it should reject my order. What's this? So I'll hit that and then I'll send. And I should get an error. Let's see. Oh my gosh, maybe they've opened it back up. Well, so I can trade crude oil. But what I was going to tell you is, do you remember when crude oil went, negative or something, and a lot of people lost money? So Thinkorswim shut down, right? They just totally shut down. I couldn't trade crude oil. I'm glad to know that I apparently can do it again, but you could have traded crude oil the entire time for Tasty Works, but man, they shut us down on this platform. So I was really kind of, upset about that. There's so many good things about Thinkorswim, but I'm going to tell you something. I am not at all confident in Charles Schwab. I'm just not. And what I think it means is that at some point, we're probably all going to end up at Tasty Works if you're not there already. So that's just my take on it. But then I got to go through the hassles of changing all my accounts and it's just frightening. But I like so many things about Tasty Works. And Tom Sosnoff, I owe him everything. He's the guy that got me started in trading. So, All right, so let's get on it. Oh, by the way, thank y'all so much for your prayers and concerns for my little baby. She slept all the way back home. I didn't even get to get her ice cream because she was sleeping. We said we was going to get her ice cream. But Beth and I went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and I got me a peach milkshake. Now listen. I know y'all saying, Bobby, you eat up with the diabetes. I got you. Every now and then, right? I'm still losing weight. Still doing good. So y'all don't fuss on me. All right, 121.21. We got a lot to cover in an hour, y'all. Let's see how Sweet Bobby is doing. See what my net lick was. Where are we? Net lick. Let's go back to it. Net lick is 44,665.38. Y'all help me remember that. 44,665.38. And that means that I am... We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. God, I cannot hear that enough. Look at this, y'all. Sweet Bobby is up 2.54%. Please tell me that y'all are all at least following some of my trades, and I'm hoping that y'all are up good on the year. Man, we may have a good 3-4% by the time this month gets over. It's only the 21st, y'all. We got 10 more days. So let's record our deltas. Oh, no, Sally, no. I am positive deltas. How did that work? 4.76, we'll say. I love the Jeffersons. I'm going to play Queen, We Are the Champions one day. I'll maybe do that for a month then, if I'm up good 4 or 5% at the end of the month. So delta's 4.76. What is that sweet, sweet theta, baby? 48.43. 48.43. Come on, be in the green, baby. Be in the green. There you go. 0.11. That's fine. I want to be that to be 0.10 to 1%. What is that evil negative Vega? It is negative 310.62. This never gets old, y'all. This is how you manage a portfolio, your own hedge fund. How much buying power am I using? Not enough. 11,521. 11,521. 11,521. So we are using 25%. We know that VIX is between 20 and 30, which means I should use 35% max, right? So life is good. Now let's see if there's anything that we need to close. Let's go to our commodities tab. Only thing I've got open in commodities is gold. Gold is performing quite well for me today. And I've got some micro trades. Look at there, it's still not pulling that in. I closed it, opened it, closed it, opened it. Y'all, this is not our fault, right? This is our friends at Thinkorswim's fault. Something's wrong in their micros, and I just need to get on the line with them, as I have to several times, and say, hey, fix this. They put in a request, they'll fix whatever that issue is. So you probably have that issue as well. What else do I have on? Commodity equities. Equities, let's see what we got. We've got in closed signals. Anything telling me to close? Oh my gosh, there's a lot that it's saying to close. Let's see. Wow, $36 a profit right there. It's saying that it is an optimum time to close that. Well, what is that? I wish I could fit all this on one screen. That is GM, baby. We have been in this trade for 2 days, and we are already $36 profit. We're at 18%. And remember what the trigger is. Trigger says, hey, baby, if you are more than, let's see it up here, 20%, and you're less than 6 days, it's probably a beneficial thing for you to do is to close that trade. So I'm saying 36 bucks, let's take it and run. I don't want to trade GM anyway. Now I'm up 39.50. Now I'm up 40. I'm going to close that baby. Come on, let's try it at 160, you greedy son of a gun. There we go. So we go back to our little spreadsheet. And we make that 160. Oh, man, it could have been 159. That's okay. Change it to 160. And then don't forget. Now, Melanie said you can put a hyphen in there if you want to keep that in there. I'm just going to take it out. Just get that thing out all together. Put my closing date as 1/21/21. And then how did you manage it? So in my notes, I got drop downs. That was a Tasty Trade optimum close. And we are styling and profiling. Now, we've had some questions in the room about how to manage trades that go against you. And you and I, need to figure that out, right? We need to have a game plan. You don't want to be caught and saying, oh, I don't know what to do, Bobby. What happens when I'm down on a trade? And I can't remember who asked. James, was it you or was it Jet Fan that said you had a call that was going against you in the micros, right? So a call was going against you and you were down 50%. So what do? Well, what I would ask you is, do you have a corresponding put in that option, right? So if you've got a put first thing you could do is sell a put against your call that's going bad, right? So here I've got 1, 2, 3 puts open and 1 call. So if my call was down 50%, well, I've already got a put against it, right? So I can't really sell a put against that. So what would I do? Theoretically, if it got to a 50% loser, that's when I would close that trade, right? I would close that trade, and then I would roll that puppy out in time if I still had a directional bias or I needed negative deltas, right? That's what drives your decision making. So yesterday, after you and I got off together, look, I had one that went against me like 80 something percent. Let's see if I can see it, where it's at. I had this sucker that went against me. Man, I lost $81 in this stupid call. I hate calls. I lost 80 something dollars. So I closed it. And I did not reposition that call out in a further expiration. But I could have, right? So I hate calls. So unless I need negative deltas, I ain't doing it. Now let's talk about another one that went against me. You and I traded yesterday. Let's see. One of y'all, please remind me who it was. I can't remember. Taught me into, I love blaming y'all, by the way. And where did Matt go? Oh my gosh, man, get back. We'll blame Matt since he's not here. One of y'all got me into this Riot trade, right? And you remember when we did it, I looked at it and I said, you know, I think Riot is going to, let's see. Guys, y'all be quiet behind me. Daddy's in this meeting. Sorry about that, y'all. So we said that Riot is probably going down to 16. Y'all remember that? Let's look at it on our regression. I think I actually drew it. Let's see. Here we go. Riot. Riot. Guys, Daddy's gonna spank. Here it is. So Riot, remember I said, you know, I think that there's a good probability, I didn't draw a line, but I said there's probably a good probability we're gonna come down to 16. Look at this son of a gun, y'all. Right, it's coming on down. All right, Matt's back, so now we can't blame it on him. So what happened today? I opened up Riot and I saw that that son of a gun was down 57%. So I was down 57%. So what did I do? I panicked. No, I didn't panic. First thing I did is said, well, do I want to sell a call in Riot that y'all told me was a cryptocurrency stock, right? I don't even know what it is. And I'm like, no, I am not dumb enough to sell a naked call in a cryptocurrency stock that's, you know, $18, $19 a share. Oh, heck no. I'm not taking that risk. So what did I do? I closed this puppy while I was at the hospital, and I put it in trade inputs for y'all. Let's see what I did. Let's see what we did here. So I bought that back at $1.78. So let's look at this. Bought it back for $1.78. It's going to hurt my returns. Yeah, you see it's down 59%, right? So let's go ahead and close that puppy on our spreadsheet. Got out of it on the 21st of 21. We were in that one day, y'all, and I lost $66.10. What was my management on it? I just put other. I should have a big old L for loser. So I closed that. Now, what did I do? I said, you know what? Let's give it another chance. Even though I said it was going to go down to 16, Need to color that red because that's a loser. So what did I do? I said, okay, if it cost me $178 to close that trade, watch this, y'all. This is the beautiful thing about rolling a trade. So I said, we're going to roll it down the river with Tina Turner. So I went out and said, hey, let's sell that same 15 put, but let's move it out in time. So I sold a short put. I don't know what the delta is. I guess I could say, let's go to Riot real quick like. And I'm trying to say it fancy, y'all, because in the South, we say right, and I know it's riot, so I'm trying to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm at the bottom. I mean, I can't go any further. Look at this. I'm rolled out as far as I can. So here's my position now. So that is a, my gosh, is that a 40 delta? I guess so. But I rolled it out in time. Let me copy that option. And let's see what credit I got on it. Paste it there. Just hit Control V for your option name. 40 delta? Jeez Louise, am I close. Days to expiration, that one had 36. So I was in the 29-day expiration. I just rolled it out to 36. So I entered that, 121. So that'll go against my premium sales today, right? That I need to sell today. And I brought in, remember, I closed it for $1.78. So I need to take in more than that on the roll. So I took in $2.19 to keep the dream alive. Now, normally I don't manage at 50%, but since Tasty Trade has that new options jive that you can find in our Discord room, you will see that they suggest, well, they didn't suggest, but they tell you if you'd put on a strangle and it goes to a 50% loss, then the chances of the trade making a profit are less than 50%. You and I want to put the odds in our favor, right? So check this out. I rolled it for $2.19. Look, that thing's already withered around to $1.84. I've got a $33.90 profit on that. And I rolled today, y'all. I mean, isn't that great? So I lost $66 on that roll right here, but I've already made $33.90 of that back. And we've got more time for theta to do its thing and to decay. Y'all, this is an important concept. If you still believe in the trade, close it. Don't let losers take you down, right? You see what I'm doing. I'm getting a bunch of winners. See these little green, and then I'm cutting my losers short. I'm not letting them go to a 2x loss, am I? I'm cutting my losers short. Let me take that one out. And I'm just booking my high probability wins. Y'all, that's what this game is about. So, if it was JetFan that said, how do I manage these trades? Let's think about it. He's got a call going against him. So, it's at a 50% loser, right? Take it off. Take that trade off. Or sell a put against it on the bottom. Turn it into a strangle, right? If you don't want to put, then roll your little call out in time, same strike, or if you can still collect the credit and go up a strike, give you a little more room, roll it out and collect an even bigger credit than what it took for you to close that. Y'all, that's the game we play. That is the game we play. And I'm going to tell you something. If you guys hang with it, don't give up, don't get frustrated, you are going to see progress in your trading career. Now let's talk about it. Tasty Trade just sold to IG, right? We were talking about it earlier. How do I say this? And I want to be very, very good. The content on Tasty Trade is excellent, but 80% of the stuff I see on Tasty Trade is quality, but it's fluff. Fluff. Took me a long time. Took me several years to figure that out. 20% of the research that they present is pure dang gold. Okay? It just is. And what I have taken is the gold from Tasty Trade Research because I tried it all. If Tom was putting on a trade, I was following him, baby. I was in there with him. And you know what happened? I lost money. I was just slinging them and slinging them and slinging them and losing money. And then I started thinking, is anybody on Tasty Trade making money? And I thought, well, I bet you old Liz and Jenny's making money. Till I started watching Liz and Jenny. And I remember Liz one day said, well, we've got a $50,000 account. Well, and then she looked at Jenny, she said, well, it used to be $50,000. I mean, she was telling me right there that she was losing money. They were losing money in their account. You know, with all their jade lizards and big tail fat lizards and zebras and all the stuff that they were doing, they were losing money. Now, it's an entertaining show. It really is. You know, I watched Liz and Jenny in the hospital today. Great show. I love watching Mike Butler and Baby Bat. I love that show. I think you learn a lot from watching that show. They got 4 trades on. 4 trades. All of them are in the money. All of their options are in the freaking money. They're losing. And they're proud because they roll something out for a whole year, but at the same time, they're losing money. Well, y'all, I don't know about y'all. I can't lose money. I got 5 kids that you hear behind me screaming and yelling and need to be fed. I mean, we got to bring in some money. And you may have a smaller account than me or a larger account than I have. Hey, I've worked for every dime that I put into my account, and I'm not losing it because I've already lost it. I have made every possible mistake in the book. And that's why when I invited y'all here and shared my baby with you, my spreadsheet, I said, you know, if I can help some people not to lose money and to get on a program of growth of their account, then we got something special here. Now, is this Wall Street bets worthy? No. But look at my net lick for the month of January. We moving on up, baby. There's been what? 1 day, 2 days that we've had to play. We weren't able to play the Jeffersons theme song, that we were not moving on up. But as you clearly see, we are moving on up. Well, Bobby, you trade a lot of naked stuff. I do. And if you can, you should too. If your account is to a point that you can't, I get it, then you shouldn't. But we're trading the micros, aren't we? I mean, I'm trading the micros on a daily basis. Remember, we started putting these trades on every single day, right? If I die, because I meet up with diabetes and I drink peach shakes from Chick-fil-A, then Beth knows she's going to come in 3 days a week, or 3 times a day, and she's just going to sell strangles in the E-mini micros. That's what she's going to do. Okay? So, you guys need to figure out, is this a program, is this a strategy that you can use? All we're doing is selling premium with the odds in our favor. We're managing our risk, and we're rinsing and repeating. That is all we're doing. And to be up 2.54%, I would say this, if you continue on this trajectory here, you are going to outperform most of the big dollar hedge funds out there. Okay? You keep this up, 2.5% a month, 3% a month, 4% a month, you're going to knock their socks off. Slowly but surely. Okay? All right. Any questions at all about the management of those trades? Let me look in the chat and see what y'all say. Nice, yet some of them and up, but not up as much as you. Okay, that's good. Your account info is showing. Dang it, I always do that, don't I? Do y'all really think someone could steal my account by doing that? Let me close it here. By the way, Have you seen anybody that'll show you their account? That'll show you the netlick in their account. Why do they hide it? That's the thing that's got me. I've gone to this industry. I've been in trading rooms, and nobody shows you their netlick. Nobody shows you their year-to-date profit or anything. Why? What are they hiding? I don't know. I don't want to gripe on anyone else. I don't want to gripe on Liz and Jenny. They got a great show. They teach you a lot. And I'm definitely not griping on Tom Sosnoff. I owe that man a lot. He got me engaged. But when I traded totally the Tasty Trade way, I lost money. I just did. And I had to find something that fit me. And you got to find something that fits you. And it may not be everything that I do. Let's see. I don't like that Tastyworks doesn't offer sim trading to get accustomed to the platform. Yep, they don't, do they? So, you know, it's trial and error. And I made a lot of mistakes trading on their platform back when I had actual money with them. All right, nice. Yes, some of them are up, but not as much as you. Okay, that's fine. And you may be taking limited, trades, or you may be doing defined risk, and so your returns may not be as great. That's fine. Hey, but you're up, right? You're up, but not as much. But hey, that's fine. This is not a contest. It is not a contest. I ain't trying to beat y'all, and y'all ain't trying to beat me. We are trying. Melanie James, US 1459. Who is that? I've never seen that in here. Matt and Drew, we're a team, y'all. We got to help each other, right? So, James, right was his fault. Well, I ain't mad at you because guess what? I'm turning right into a profit. How? Manage that trade. I rolled that baby today, and now I'm up $37.50. If I get $30 more, I'm at break even. I am not in the least worried about that trade. I appreciate you getting that into me. And let me just say this too, James. Don't you ever be afraid to whoop out something and say, hey, Bobby, what about this? I appreciate you doing that. Now, I'm going to joke with you. And if I do lose money on you, I'm going to blame it on Matt first, because we always blame losers on Matt. And then I'm going to blame it on you. But no, I love it. Is that former president-elect? That may be the former president-elect. Is that US 14589? Is that some code or something of the IRS tax code? Not sure what that is. All right, what else we got here? All right, I think we're caught up on everything. I think I answered the question about what do you do if a trade goes against you. And remember, what am I doing? I'm trying to manage them at 50% losers, right? All right, so we got all of our trade sales. Silver's up 32%, but it's only up $8. Man, I probably shouldn't even sold that. Now, here's one we got to give to Jolly. Jolly Wally got us into DraftKings, right? And any day that DraftKings is down, will y'all let me know? Because I'm going to add more shares to that. So that short put is up 15.93%. I'm up $18 on that, and I've got 5 shares. And we're going to be wheeling that thing before you know it. I'll have 100 shares of that for June, I would imagine. I'm just going to use the premium I bring in from selling puts to buy that stock. Let's see, boy, we are up on our E-micros. Let's see, what's up? This one's up 32%, 26%. Man, we're doing good. And we got that stinking call that's down 10%. That's all right. I'll probably have to close it too for a loser at some point. All right, what else we got? Wright's doing good since I rolled it. Goldman Sachs up $21 in a day? In a day? Is Goldman Sachs telling me to close it? Didn't we put this on yesterday? Let's go to our equities tab. Goldman Sachs, baby. GS. We've been in that trade, look at there, one stinking day, and I'm up 9%. Is it saying close it? Let's see, what's it saying? Do I have a signal? Nope, I don't have a signal on that one. But I do have a Tasty Trade Optimum close on, what's that last one we sold? What is that? Oh, that's on Riot, but I got to keep that open because I need to get $30 more to offset this loss here. All right, so I don't think there's anything else that I need to manage. So let's look again. Our Greeks say that I am long deltas. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get short deltas? I don't know. What are we going to do? I don't like being long. My theta is fine. My buying power is fine at 25%. I can go up to 35%. And it says that I have no adjustment necessary. I am delta neutral, baby. And I really am delta neutral, right? With only 4 positive deltas. Okay, so let's go to our weekly premium tab. This is cool. This says that I have sold $2,526 of premium this week. How much was I supposed to sell? $1,731. I have sold 145% of the amount of premium that I need to. Now, y'all, yesterday we were at 49%, right? Don't let this worry you. This is more for fun. I love this over here. It just kind of keeps me honest. I've closed trades. I've made $1,200 of realized profits. I'm on tap for a 40.42% return because I closed a couple of those losers. So when I rolled Riot today, did that hurt that number? Yeah, it did. When I closed my call yesterday for an 80-something% loser, did it hurt me? Yeah, it did. But look what's happening on NetLick, y'all. We just keep moving and moving and moving on up because we have a strategy, okay? We have a strategy. So, man, my deltas keep going up. What is the market itself doing today? Let's just look, because I hadn't looked really. But it looks like it's up 6%. The E-minis are up 0.16. So, you know, it's just dabbling, doing nothing. It finally realized that our new president is not the savior that all the newspapers are saying that he was today. Y'all, it's like the newspapers just, and the news just changed. You know, it's like every day was just gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. Now it's like unicorns and rainbows all day long. It's amazing how they change their tune all of a sudden. All right, so what am I looking here on the market? It's a flat day, right? It's a flat day. Let's go to our volume profile. Let's look at our E-minis and see what it looks like. How do you find a trade? Well, just about every day I'm going to trade the E-minis. I mean the micros, right? Little bitty things. Let's put it up here. Okay. What the devil is that? JTAX Fred. Who pulled that up? That was like when my kids got a hold of the thing. Let's see what the E-minis look like. We done got our charts drawn on that. Same thing. It's the same chart as the micro E-minis, right? So, what do I see? I see that there's a good chance that we'll come back down to this point at some point, right? But that's still within the fair value range right here. Draw the butt, fair value of our green monster. So we're just hanging out here. Would not surprise me if price were to inch all the way up to 38.78. It's going to bump there probably, and then it's probably going to go back down to here. So what am I feeling? Well, it's in the middle, y'all. Well, let's look at our linear regression. Oh man, if I'd have got home earlier, I would have fired up Quiet Riot. Come on, feel the noise. All right, let's look at the E-minis. Come on, don't fail me. Not escorts. No, not those kind of escorts, honey. Okay, Beth's listening. She's like, what you talking about escorts? It's a family show. All right, here we go. So what's the E-minis doing, y'all? Well, it's in a upward channel on the daily, right? And if you're new to us, hey, Rick. Rick came in now. Good to see you, Rick. This is on TradingView. It's free. Just, create you an account and put a linear regression channel on there. Hey, what happened to my 20 and 50 and 200 moving average lines? Those went off. I didn't need them anyway. So this is going up, down, up, 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 up. We're just moving on up, baby. We are moving on up. But I've got positive deltas. Now, this is going to be hard because I hate selling calls. But let me show you what we're going to do. My spreadsheet says I need to sell a 15 delta on either side, but I need negative deltas. So if I need negative deltas, then I need to make this unbalanced. And I hope y'all are going to get what I'm saying here. So let's pull up the macros. I need to go out to the 57 days. Your spreadsheet will tell you exactly the expiration you need to sell. It'll tell you the delta you need to sell. So open it up. Now, if I sell a 15 delta on either side, what happens? Let me show you what happens. Get my little drawer out. So, if you sell a 15 delta, unbelievable. What's wrong with that thing? Here we go. If you sell a 15 delta call and a 15 delta put, those cancel each other's out because this has positive deltas if you sell a put, and this has negative deltas. So 15 plus 15 is 0, right? So that means you're delta neutral. So I don't want to be delta neutral. I need to have negative deltas. So how do you get negative deltas? Well, y'all, you've got to sell your call. If you sell a call, what's the delta for a short call? It's negative, right? So I need to maybe sell a 10 delta put. If I sell a 10 delta put, then that will give me negative 15 plus 10 is negative 5. And I apologize, y'all. I use old math. I don't do the new math, that new stuff they got, Common Core stuff. I don't do that. Okay? Now, what if I want to get more negative deltas? Well, if I sell the 15 call and the 5 delta put, that gives me negative 10 deltas. Are you with me? So chances are I've got all of the premium sold that I need to. Remember my little thingamajig on our spreadsheet says, Bobby, your day is done. But I'm not using all my buying power. Remember, we go here, day done, Bobby, you're done. You're actually done tomorrow too because you sold 25.26 and you only need to sell 17.31. So what am I going to do? Since I have buying power left over, I'm going to sell. So what I'm going to do is, to get this a little weighted to the downside, let's show it to you on Tastyworks. Go to Tastyworks. We'll type in the macros /MES. All right. If we go out to the 57 days here, that's where we'll be selling. And we sell probability in the money of 5%. Let's move that down to get it to 5%. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. A lot of sixes. That'd be the 30, 40. All right. And then we'll sell a closer to the money call. So this is about the 17. So let's do about the 15. Move that to the 15. Then this entire trade has a 76% probability of profit, $134 I'm bringing in, and there you go. What did I tell you? Negative 10 deltas, right? It's got negative deltas. Positive theta, maximum profit of what we sell for, maximum loss, and it takes us $773 in buying power. Okay? Now, I like to keep these separately. This is another thing you need to make a decision. Are you going to manage your trades as a strangle if you're doing this, or are you going to manage it as the side separately? And Tasty Trade will tell you that whatever goes on together comes off together, right? So if you put it on as a strangle, take it off as a strangle. So you would manage the entire trade at a 50% profit or 50% loss. I follow the Karen the Super Trader. Y'all know my affinity for Karen. Even though her legal problems, I still love her. Then I'd like to manage mine separately. So let's see if I can sell this 5% of being in the money put. Let's sell that puppy there. And I'm going to pump it up to 875, see if I get filled. Humana, 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 humana. Come on. Dang it, nothing. God, I better hurry. The market's almost closed. Here, we'll finish. Don't worry. So let's go. Cancel, replace. I will get filled. I will get my premium today. Dang it. $8.50. We're gonna get filled there. Here we go. Look at there. It's costing me $1.25 in buying power. Isn't that awesome? Boom. I think I'm filled. There we go. There you go, sweet baby. All right, let's right click on that. Let's go enter it, because Melanie says it's always good to enter it. She likes seeing it. So we go to our micros tab. I like selling in the micros all the time. Got a little drop down box, let you trade the micros. If you're not future enabled, please get it. It's gonna make a big difference in your trading, I promise. So I just sold the 2960 put and control V as in victory. And what did I sell? I sold the short put. If you do it as a strangle, you can choose strangle, right? Short put, the actual delta of that one was 5, right? Because I'm trying to make it a little negative deltas. There's 57 days in that trade. We entered on the 21st of 21. What price did I get for it? I got 8.50. Boy, that's lower than all the other puts I've got. But we're selling further out of the money, aren't we? To try to get a little bit of negative delta from that. Okay? There you go. So now let's go sell a call. Now this hurts, y'all. I hate calls. You know how I hate calls. We are hedged to the bottom. But I do need a little bit of negative delta. So to get that, I'm going to go up here. Oh, I've already got one. Hey, monster, I hate you. I can't stand selling calls, but I'm going to sell one right beside you. How about this one right here for $19.50? I won't get greedy on this. I'll just put it in for $19.50, and we'll get filled there. Yep. There it goes. I got a position there. So then you right click, copy, so we can get that option name. Then we go back to our spreadsheet. We did the micro and one contract, because I'm a Johnny one lot. We just sold the 4070 call. Control V for victory to paste it in there. We'll call this a short call. It recommended the 15 delta. We actually sold the 15 delta at 57 days to expiration. And we did that on the 21st. And I hope we get a down move soon, because I hate taking calls off at losses. It really bothers me. So we got a lot bigger credit on that, right? Because we're a lot closer to the money than we were on the put side. So we got $19.50. So I brought in $96 there. 41 there, so $136. So if you only needed to sell $150 today, whatever your spreadsheet says that you need to sell in a day, right here, then you got that done. I've been complete before I sold anything. Questions on that at all? All right. Now, one of the questions that I think it was D had is, how do you find trades, right? How do you find trades? Well, I'm not a big CNBC person. I don't listen to anything, you know. I mean, I just use watch lists and scanners. So remember, we can go to the scan tab in Thinkorswim. If you don't have a Thinkorswim account, set you up a paper account. You can use this too, right? So we want to scan in weeklies. Most of the time, I trade things that have weeklies. One of the exceptions to that is O, my real estate trade. Am I out of O? Hold on a second, y'all. That's too important. I like having a trade on in O just about all the time. Is it up or down today? O is a real estate investment trust. Let me just see if it's up or down today. It's not up a lot. 0.18. I could probably still sell one, but I don't need to sell anything. I've got all the stuff I need, but I'm helping y'all find a trade. So I scan in the weeklies, right? Then you can intercept it with, you can clear that, or you can go intercept it with, I want to see something that gapped up or gapped down, you know, percent change gainers, percent change losers. I mean, there is all kind of junk that you can do here. But if you wanted to see something that gapped up, then go there, do gap up. What's been strong today? I mean, it was so strong that it just gapped up. Let's see. Anything that's worth us watching? Fastly, Ford Motor Company, baby. Look at that, up 6%. Are you kidding me? 262 million? What, did they have earnings today or something? What is their earnings? TTM, Tata Motors, Grubhub, Snap. I got out of that Snap trade, didn't I? Yeah, and I wasn't going in because they got earnings coming up. That's right. Apple, all kinds of stuff. Now, what about if you want to see gap down? Well, go over here. We can go category. Let's see, here it is. Go down more. One there, gap up. Here, let's go one more. Where's gap down? Here it is, right there. Gap down, baby. All right, let's see what those are. See what the dogs are today. Intuit, Capital One. I hate Capital One. I used to have a credit card from them. United Airlines. I don't trade airlines. Whatever that is. Edit. Hey, there's our friend Riot, y'all. Look at there. And what did we do? We rolled a put in there, an Alcoa. So that's one way that I can get trades, right? Just different things. Or if you just want to look at all of the weeklies, just scan for the weeklies, right? And just clear that. That'll give you all the options that have weeklies. And you'll say, man, let's filter it by the losers of the day, right? Then you can find something that's down if you want to sell a put, because it's always good to sell puts when things go down, right? Because it makes your puts more expensive and get farther out from the money. American Express, look at all this stuff, all right? Or you could go the big winners on the day, Airbnb, Ambarella, Apple's up big. So a lot of different ways that you can get things to trade. Let me see, go back to our chat, see what we got here. Wayne County, New York. Awesome. Who's in Wayne County, New York? Better be safe. Is that President, former elect? Wayne County, New York. I don't know what y'all saying. And I did take all my medicines early today. So now another way that I like looking for trades is going to the Tastyworks, right? And I love looking at their watch lists. And Tasty Trade Default. Let's see what's got the big IV rank in it. Baidu, Twitter. Twitter's down today. Could sell a put in that if you wanted to. Snap. I'm not doing that one because Snap has earnings coming up pretty doggone soon. Right there. Baba, Amazon, Facebook. So you get the picture, right? And another thing I love looking at is the presets here, and I like the liquid ETFs. I always like to have positions on in there. Let's see, and remember I normally go to about halfway down, and that's about the limit. I want the ones with the most IV rank, right? IWM would be a great one that you could sell premium in. GLD, I've already got that big gold position. XLE, are we in XLE now or not? XLE. XLE is down today. Let's see what we've got in XLE. XLE. How do I not have a trade in XLE? Well, let's at least look at it. Oh, by the way, is there anything that you want to, just trying to solve the mystery of the unknown guest. Who did we decide it is? GameStop, big gap up, yeah. Y'all, a lot of times I find that what gaps up continues to go up, especially on the same day that it gaps. And we're going to do some stock trades at some point with zero commissions. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do those. Not today. That's for later. I got to get y'all going with this first before we add other stuff. XLE, the energy. Look at this, y'all. Well, well, well. What happened here? XLE goes, wait a minute, y'all. I know this is the fair value range that Bobby drew. This is the but, this is fair value. And I know that if Bobby draws this, he's going to tell everyone in class that this is an overbought area. So XLE goes, hey, wait a minute, y'all, we can't go up here. We're in the overbought area. We got to come back into the fair value range. Well, that's what it did. And then somebody in XLE got a wild hair and said, no, we're going back up there. And they said, like hogwash you are, you're not going back up there into the overbought territory. You're going back into the fair range, mister. And a matter of fact, we're going to hit the 50% line. And we're just going to draw a line in the sand. And then what does it do? It gets sassy again, don't it? And you know where it's going, don't you? Do you see that? Do you see what's happening? And then what's it going to do? It's going to get sassy again, and the dang thing's going to go up here. It's going to pop that. And then it's going to say, hey, wait a minute, Bobby's saying it's overbought, you idiots. We got to go back down. Oh, I mean, how can this stuff get more easier, y'all? I said I was done. I ain't done yet. Hold on, let's see what else we got. Now we got to go to our linear regression because y'all are just tempting me to make another trade because I'm trying to show y'all other trades. But I'm fine because my buying power's low, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. We are in an uptrend, y'all. That is clear. XLE is going on up. So it goes to the top of the channel, to the bottom of the channel, to the top of the channel, to the middle of the channel, to the top of the channel, back to the middle of the channel. I feel real good about selling a put in XLE. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Now I'm about to show y'all the masterpiece. Y'all, Beth said, Bobby, won't you take today off? I said, y'all, I can't let everybody down. I said, Beth, we're going to get back before the markets close because I want to show everybody something. I've been so excited about this. So let's look at XLE for a potential trade. If you want to do a put spread, do it, baby. Do it, baby. But I'm just going to show y'all something that's going to blow y'all's mind. I was sitting on the toilet reading the Reader's Digest when this came to me. Y'all going to love it. So I kind of look and see where the implied volatility is. Yeah, there's 40, there's 39. I mean, it's all about the same, right? No biggies out there. We go 29 or 57, you're going to have the probably the tightest spreads, right? So let's look at it. Let's go to 29, and we're going to do something cool here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I normally sell what? Well, I like seeing what the expected range is on 29 days. So let's go here. We'll go out to 29 days. Where's it at? 29. Y'all don't go anywhere, please, even if the market closes. I got something cool to show y'all. All right, so the expected move is here, the little brown line, right, for 29 days. So I would like to be, 39 or below. So let's go back over to here. So 39, what did I say, 39 or below? Yeah. So that's probably me there, about the 20 delta, 1920 delta. But let's just evaluate this trade. If I sell this one, I'm going to take in $49. I got 7 minutes to make this decision. All right, so I'll bring in 49, and it will take $4.59 in buying power. Y'all remember that. 49, $4.59. Look what I built yesterday. 49, $4.59. The premium is 49. The buying power it takes is 459. Okay? How many days was that? Was it 29? Gosh, my memory, y'all. It's terrible getting old. Yep, 29 days. I'm old, but I'm good looking. So let's change that to 29 days. Or at least Beth thinks so. And I think the woman at Chick-fil-A that was working the window thought that I was too. All right, so this has a raw return of 10.68%. It has an annual return of 134% and a premium capture adjusted 33%. And it says, is this a good trade? And it says no. Now I'm going to explain all that to you, but I got to get this trade in. Now I want to look at the 57-day one. I want to see which one is the better trade. Let's go to 57 days out and get about a 20 delta. 57 to about a 20 delta. about in here somewhere. You know, what if I pulled in 71? Let's sell that one. $71. And the buying power that it takes is 370. 70 over 370. Help me remember that. 70 over 370. The premium is 70. And the buying power is 370. And the days are 29. Which is the better trade? The 57-day one. Look at that. 59.53 premium adjusted 238. Well, that's a no-brainer, right? Which one am I going to go for? Based on the Sweet Bobby criterion, I'm going to take that trade. I'm going to make sure it ain't changed any. I wonder, though, if I got the 30, I just like that 71 cents. That just sounds good, don't it? Let's click in 71 cents. Boom, chakalaka. Filled, baby! Don't get bored. I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to tell you what I just did. So we go to equities.
Hey, Bobby, your days till expiry is 57, not 29.
57. You're right. Crap. That's going. Watch it show it's the worst trade now. Dang it. Oh man, I didn't change that, did I? 57. Watch it say it sucks now. Dang it. It's okay. Who told me that, by the way? Who was that said? Was that Rick?
No, Drew.
Drew? Yeah, Drew, you're right. Look, I took the suckier of the two trades. Dag it. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't do this one 57 days either, though, did I? Oh, let's change it. Maybe it's not the suckier of the two. Which one gives me the more return? Aha! I'm still fine with it. I can do that. But I want to show you the criterion that I put in there. I just want to show this to you in a minute. All right, let's record my sucky trade that I just put in. Unbelievable. Thank y'all for Drew for catching me on that. It's been a rough day. What am I doing? Equities. Here we go. So even though I've been finished selling premium, I just keep on selling. XLE. Johnny One Light. And I sold the 37 put. Let me go get my option name. Right click on it. Anywhere on that line. Copy. And we go over here. Control V for victory. Hey, the market's closing. Oh man, what a great day. The actual delta on that, what did I say, was about 20. And I went out 57 days. Well, that's a long time. I may not be here in 57 days. We got filled for points. Let's see, got in it on the 21st, 21. I really want to show you my little toy I built yesterday. Price is 71 cents. So I brought in more premium. And there we go. All right, great. So brought in some more premium. That's what I do, baby. I'm a premium seller. All right, let's go back to this. And I want to show you what I was thinking. And get you guys, I am unleashing this on the world right now. And I'm not saying that I'm settled on this, okay? But let's say that you're evaluating different trades and you want to see if a trade is an acceptable risk reward for your account. Why is this thing buzzing? Tell me I didn't hit the save button. Here we go. Let's go to Rock. How embarrassing on the day that I'm trying to unleash something on y'all. All right, so here's what we do. We take the premium received over the buying power that it takes to put on that trade, right? And then you take the days to expiration. And what you have is a raw return. So the raw return is 49 divided by 459 gives you the raw return. And so I thought to myself, okay, if I collect that entire premium, I'm going to make $10.68% on my money. Beats the heck out of a CD, right? So I said, well, what is that per day? So then what I did is I took B5, the raw return of 10.68%, and said, how much are you making per day divided by B4, which is the number of days. So this is the percentage that you're making per day. And then I said, if you take this percentage per day and you multiply it by 365, then that would show you what the yearly return is. If you churn that thing, like as soon as one expires, man, you put on another one, and you put on another one, you put on another one. And it's the same premium to buying power, right? You would average 68% per year. And I thought to myself, I said, that's dang pretty good, because what am I looking for this year? Well, remember in my weekly premium tab, I have put in, and I don't know what you put in, but I said I want a 50% return this year. Do y'all know how many hedge funds you and I will beat if we make a 50% return this year? Is it possible? Well, heck yeah. I'm on track now for 40.42%, right? So we're close. That's what I'm aiming. Aim high, baby. So let's go back to rock. So then I said, this is what I came up with when I was sitting on the toilet, y'all, eating a granola bar. I said, wait a minute. Let's adjust the annual premium to be the premium that we expect to keep and make that into a premium capture adjusted rate of return. Now, I hope I didn't lose you. Stay with me. Don't fall asleep. This is going to be good. So basically what I said is, how much premium are we going to keep? Well, what is our expected theta retention? If we sell $1 in premium and we bring in $100, we expect to keep a quarter of that. So we bring in $100, we expect to keep 25%. So I said, wait a minute, how cool is this? Let's put that into a formula that takes our premium adjustment. So I took B7. B7 is our annual return. And I multiply that by weekly premium D2, which is right here, the percentage that we expect to keep. Are y'all following how cool this is? And then I go, okay, let's go back to the return on capital thing. Is 17% greater than the annual return that we want to have? What is my annual return that I want to have? 50%. So I said, is 17% greater than what I want to sell in weekly premium B2, which is 50%? And the answer is no. So if you want to use this to evaluate a trade, it's a super cool way to say, hey, wait a minute. If I'm going for 50%, is this particular trade going to help me get my 50%? And the answer to that is no. And I call this the Sweet Bobby, what did I call it? Sweet Bobby something. Oh my gosh. Type it. Melanie, what did I say? I just said it. It's not a principle, but it's it starts with C. Oh my gosh, what is it? I'm losing it. But y'all understand what I'm saying. So basically I'm saying, is the premium adjusted capture rate greater than 50%? And if the answer is no, then it's not helping me to get my goal. Now the trade that I just put on, is it a good trade? Oh, heck yeah. I'm saying that this trade is going to help me achieve a 30% return in my account. But it ain't gonna help me get to 50. Do y'all see that? Man, when I come up with that, I said, man, this is the coolest little thing. And I don't even know what to call it. The Sweet Bobby something.
Bobby criterion is what you had.
Criterion!
Yeah.
Like the Kelly criterion, right? I'm like, look, if Kelly can have a criterion, why the heck can't I have one? Now, Melanie, let me ask y'all, what do y'all think about this? Was this a stupid little analysis, or do you kind of like that?
I like it.
Okay. So if y'all want this, it's not in your spreadsheet. Let me know, and I can share it in the room if y'all want this. And I'm playing around with it. I also thought about, well, what about if I don't use the expected amount that we are taking in? We expect to keep 25%, but what if I use the number that we're actually keeping, right? So right now, I'm not keeping 25% of the premium. What am I keeping on my close trades? I'm keeping 20%. So I thought, well, maybe, you could either do it to the expected theta retention that we expect will happen over a year's worth of selling premium, or you could actually use this in place of the 25%. Now, y'all, that is some geeked out math formula. Like I say, oh, by the way, I bought hemp gummy worms or gummy bears to help me sleep, and I took those last night. So I'm not sure what that does to a person, but I bought them off of Amazon. So keep that in mind, and that may have been in play when I was coming up with this formula, but that's something I wanted to share with y'all. The Sweet Bobby criterion. All right. Anything else that you guys want me to look at? I've kept you a little over an hour. My apologies, but it's been a good session, and I want you guys to be successful. And if I'm not doing something to get you successful, then I am failing you. All right? Because it's like Beth said today, she's take a day off. I said, I can't. I said, we got to get together. I said, people's got trades to put on. We got stuff to do. So if there's some way I can help you that I'm not helping you, please let me know. Because I take this very, 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 very personally. I mean, I want you guys to all be successful. And if I'm doing a trade and you say, Bobby, I can't do that trade, then I will show you one that you can. We'll do a spread, right? All right, any questions at all? Nothing in the chat? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Definitely agree. We need that formula. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Sweet Bobby criterion. If I had only scrolled down, I would see that. Had to head to track practice. I'll catch the end later. Y'all should see Matt. He's got some cool, like, drones or something. I don't know what he does, but he's in a lot of stuff. All right, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for your concern over my daughter. She's fine. And I will give y'all the Bobby criterion formula. I think, try to poke a hole in it, right? Try to go, well, that's stupid. It doesn't make sense. I think to me it helps me to know whether the trade that I'm taking is going to help me achieve my yearly goal, all right? And right now, we're on track for our yearly goal. So y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all lunchtime tomorrow. That sound good? Bye, y'all.